Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Hurricanes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here we go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And the Canes are on the move. Gets it out quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. Quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from midway in the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll operate out of split backs. The give is to Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And
man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 35, he's got room.
Bro, ain't no way.
At the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll leave it with the low.
Oh, I thought he was going to pass.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Wiley. Bust through behind his pad. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let
If I
the
didn't
receiver
hesitate,
run
that
the
would be a
drag
sack.
route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Caught in the backfield, it's Meadows.
Oh, that.
Ernie on the jet. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing running. Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Hurricanes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Miami! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
rolling the
Oh, he was
dice
supposed to
bring
drop
it
that
out
big
of the end
dog.
zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
All right, now through the quarterback, you got to know in this game,
Shit, I see you, Kurt.
better be ready every snap. You better
You
know
just
where the
vibing,
pressure's
bro.
coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just throwing an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Come on, man. Don't try me, mate.
Points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator.
Don't try me, mate.
I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game,
Oh, come
we're
on,
going to
bruh.
target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great recognition by the defense on that
I'm
pass
gonna go
play.
this whole
They knew
game
exactly
without
who the
five
quarterback
wide.
was going to, and they
No
got
five
there
wide.
quick.
Let's see what I could do.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Gonna look downfield again. Here's a heat. Finds a spot in the middle. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cade.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh.
What
the fuck is that?
One in there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Dogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quick strike.
All right, Nate, be careful throwing blind like that.
Work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark
Niggas
it
just
at
be
the
throwing
40.
anything.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got
Stop that
great
shit up.
chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
Okay, Nate, I see you,
one of
boy.
the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down.
Ooh, good play.
Quick completion on the out.
Damn.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He'll go out of
Bro,
bounds
Nate's
at the
not brutal. I don't understand how
35-yard
you
line.
didn't
Big
flick on
pickup
his
there,
open.
and this offense is feeling it.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Y'all boys gonna see I got Ed Reed back there?
That defender got to the football, was able to
Bro, you gonna love my
separate
spot. I got Ed Reed
from
and
the ball
Sean Taylor back there.
legally. Beautiful job.
5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. On the option.
Oh, come on.
For the first
What
down.
what ain't
He'll
wrong
go
with
out of
that?
bounds at the 21-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot.
Nah,
Get
I
the
ain't
first
cheating, bro.
down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want
I
another
don't find no
set
fun
of
in
downs.
cheating. Like,
Nice
I
job
like
running the
getting it out
option,
the ball.
knowing where the first down marker is.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay
That's
on
my
the
thing.
attack from there.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He goes down.
I was going to say this. Don't tell me this nigga.
What a play to get the football back.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of diva in them, right? Like they're always open, aren't they, according to them? And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right there.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass.
Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Stop playing with me. You know you're not supposed to be back there.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point
About to test this goofy ass nigga.
balloons to 21.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
That boy acting out of character. You know you're not supposed to be out there playing safety.
Quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
You don't know what you're doing back there.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
And turning it on. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, good play, Nate.
He's got an open man. Right down the boulevard. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That boy don't call timeout. He's good.
Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads
Is
spinning
Nate
just a little
stupid?
bit. Give up
Oh,
a big
okay. I guess I'm the
touchdown,
stupid one.
Bulldogs. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the
That was
very
looking
end
for a
of the
fucking
first half when you got to have an execution. It's got to be great.
heat win, baby. 106.95.
Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Canes will boot it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 30. Flying down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck, Kurt? How the fuck he was so open?
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped.
All right, Nate, keep giving me a free yard.
A long ways down at the 38.
You ain't stopped me yet, buddy.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're setting up the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his gut.
There he goes. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on first down. On target over the middle.
I ain't gonna lie, he did not run the route. I thought he was on the corner.
Just
But
another
I'll
big
take it.
play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Looking for the goal line. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation. Or what do? How do I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
I should have just ran the ball, bro. I got too cute. Cost me 4 points.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up.
Oh,
on the board.
tackle
They
lead?
just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Got a little space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity of
we
this
got that
offense,
shit, bro.
really hard to stop. And he's having a day.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally get into the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't
I need the bigs. I need the stats.
And that brings up a 4th down.
Sean Taylor, you see that hurt?
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm
That
here
boy's back
early in
there.
the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Let's put this game away, boys.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Dogs! And what a turn of events as this defense
I don't
gets
even know
the
if that's
pick
on
six.
in.
The DB saw
nah,
it. He thought,
I don't
don't drop
know.
it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that.
Breaks into the open.
Oh, my side end like he did it.
A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Bro went 76 as a linebacker?
Down quickly.
Oh.
Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the
He
first down.
disgusted.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the gun, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
2 times inside the 5,
Y'all know
get
in
6
the
points
booth
out
and
of it.
everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not the
I
day
refuse
they
to win
hoped
in a
have,
blowout.
but when
I
you
can
are
never
a
win in a
great
blowout.
team, you are going
It's
to
always
get everyone's
fucking
best
close.
shot, and now let's see if they can pull this
I don't
one
know
out.
what it is.
Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Meadows. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're...
Lets it fly.
I was gonna say, ain't no way.
That deep ball
What the
was
fuck this nigga
right
think
on
he
the
is?
money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick release by the QB. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere.
Right there,
at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes will hustle to the line.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, that's a good-ass play, bro.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game.
He
It
must
just feels
have
like every
that
time this guy
motherfucker
drops back to
close.
throw,
Bro,
he's throwing it
he
to
is
one guy and
idle.
one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Wants to throw again. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Headed to the end zone. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance.
Bro, I don't understand why they belittle it.
If we had
Like,
any
he's
chance
not
to make this
trash.
happen, we
Like, I
had
don't
to
see it.
score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick
He
the
is not
onside,
trash,
get an
bro. Like,
onside
he
kick,
making
and
good-ass
somehow,
fucking
some
plays.
way, make a big play.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He'll get into the end zone for the 2, and now the deficit is 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put
still got 3 timeouts.
field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
You ain't the only one that can run post, nigga.
The lead is a dozen here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh,
Why don't they let
the
me
deep
jump,
ball was there,
bro?
and it just
Let me
dribbled
jump
through his
too,
fingers.
nigga.
This
That's a
quarterback
kid.
desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field.
Hold in.
I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the pass.
Makes a grab for a big
Oh,
play.
that shit coming back.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That shit coming
Just
back.
when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here comes the offense on second down. The DBs will back off a bit. Going to swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure.
Hey, we gonna beat this guy up hard.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the
Well,
wind.
because
You're
I
down
know.
by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
They refuse to let me
He
down.
dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires complete on the crosser.
I was gonna say, ain't no realistic about
Will
this.
not get there. A fourth down stop.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it. But now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Takes a handoff. It's Adams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
GG's spot, nigga.